This week in the Goonie Van, we are checking out some fast and smooth single track in the Emerald Mountains Trail Network in Colorado Springs. Not much has changed in location since the last video, so this will be just about the bike trails. I also decided to get a closer look at the soil quality. B has some technical difficulty.
I did it.
And I check out Facebook Marketplace because we hit the trails at rush hour apparently.
That's pretty trippy. What are the odds?
I just trying to land here.
Yeah, they're probably looking for a field.
Please enjoy this hot air balloon that surprised the hell out of us while I tell you about the trails. We did 2 different loops over 2 consecutive days. The first day we took it easy and biked the Emerald Mountain Intermediate Tour to get a feel for what the mountain had to offer. B loves fast, smooth, hardpack trails, so we had to come back for more. The next day, we biked the longer Emerald Mountain Flow Fest loop, which did not disappoint and gave us more of the same. So the Emerald Mountain Intermediate Tour. It started off promising, like you can see here, just a little bit of tech. Nice smooth spot. It was about 8.5 miles, less than 2 hours, and about 1,200 feet elevation. It was a little cloudy when we started, but this first bit of trail is pretty exposed to the sun. It's a long, smooth, gradual climb, and then a steeper downhill section all the way to the finish. B loves to make constant adjustments like tweaking the brake lever position, the shifters, the grips, the saddle position,
You hold that?
and adjusting her suspension as well. Going up and down, she'll change it from trail to downhill to open. Me, I'm definitely more of a set it and forget it. I just set it to trail mode and I almost never touch it. So the bike ride up the mountain is long and smooth single track with some switchbacks and very little tech. There's not much to show. It's nice and chill, but you get the idea. Partway up the mountain, we get some shade when switching over to Larry's trail, but it's more the same mellow, smooth single track. Partway up, we cross a big meadow, which the sun really heats up. B might be questioning her wardrobe choice with a long black sleeve shirt, but it's not too hot at this point. At the top of the climb, we get a nice view while we catch our breath, and there's lots of these little chipmunks all over the area, probably hoping we drop some granola crumbs or something like that. Seems like a well-visited spot. So there was some uphill, downhill traffic, both hikers and bikers in the area, so I left my bell on to warn them. I realize now it's pretty annoying on camera, but hikers love the warning when someone's coming around a blind corner, and I feel horrible if I scare someone that didn't see me coming, especially if it's an old couple out for a walk. I always slow down in these areas to make sure I can stop in time if needed, but having the bell on just makes sure they hear me coming too. We came across another meadow with tight, hard-packed single track. There was some pretty gnarly brake bumps in some spots. Bad enough that B's chain popped off from her derailleur, flopping around like crazy. No help from me needed though. She got her chain back on and we got going again quickly. Besides the brake bumps in some spots, the flow in this section of trail was great. This might be blasphemy to some people, but B discovered those super bitter high alcohol content beers you get in variety packs can be fixed if you lightly dilute them with sparkling water. Today we did the big brother of yesterday's ride. Today was Emerald Mountain Flow Fest. This was quite a bit longer, a little bit more elevation change. The ride was about 11.5 miles. It took us about 2 hours and was nearly 1,600 feet in elevation. It was quite a bit more technical than the other ride. As you can see, it was about the same as far as a long, slow grind up to the top, and then it was all downhill from there. The backside of the mountain is much cooler and feels like a rainforest compared to the dry and sunny front side that we rode yesterday. There are some aspen trees and thick ferns for miles. It was a nice change of scenery and felt like a whole new trail system. We start the long downhill on the backside through some high brush. There's not many trees, so it's a bit hot. After a short while though, the trail heads back into the forest and it cools down as we get to ride in the shade. Well, I goofed and caught my pedal on a root. Thankfully, it was a somewhat graceful fall, and I was able to hop back on the bike and get going again. Unfortunately, my flat pedals caught my right shin and did its best impression of a cheese grater. I spent a good 15 minutes cleaning my cuts out and using tweezers to pull some little pebbles out when we got back to the trailhead.
I caught my pedal.
Oh.
And yeah, and then the bike just stopped. Ooh.
This fun little rocky section was aptly named Little Moab and was a nice change up from the smooth single track we've been riding most of the day.
Thanks. Thank you.
The remainder of the trail with smooth berms and some little tabletops. enjoy the flow. Moab was waiting for us in the van and excited to see us as always. Next time we head to Little Scraggy Bike Trail, one of our all-time favorites.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching and see you then.